Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for joining me. I'm really excited to share Rav Asher Shmuzin with you. And again, I want to stress that if you have a way to listen to the recordings, and I'll post some links to that as well, the originals, they're a lot better than me telling it over. I'm cliche-y, and but if you want just a quick synopsis to remember Rav Asher, then I think this hopefully will help you as well. We're going to do Parsha's Acharei and then Kedoshim. I'm going to break the two up. So the first thing for Acharei is a Torah is a guide to life. Rav Asher taught us. Rashi brings down the first Rashi, this famous mashal of Acharei. And I know I'm going to go quick because I have a lot of ha'aras, and I want you to go through memory lane. A lot of us have heard this. Rav Asher had a cycle where he said over a lot of the stuff. He developed stuff every year, but it's going to bring back good memories and help jog our memory and help us remember to be good people. So Rashi brings down his famous mashal at the beginning of Parsha's Acharei that Hashem says, "This is advice for you that I'm giving you has how to act as a Kohen, and you should follow my advice. Don't be like that other patient who didn't listen and died." That's what Acharei means, that they didn't follow the Torah, and therefore they died. So Rav Asher said that he heard from Rav Mordechai Gifter, Zatzal, his Rebbe, and the name of the Telzer Rosh Shiva, who was his Rebbe, was murdered by the Nazis, that the Torah has two dinim, it has two main aspects. One of them is that Hashem speaks to us as a king, commanding us what to do. That's what the mitzvahs are. But there's another aspect to the mitzvahs as well, and that is that it's a doctor giving us advice as to how to be healthy. And that's what Rashi's telling us, that Hashem is acting as a doctor that wants us to be healthy. The Kadosh Baruch Hu wants us to learn how to be happy and healthy in life. And Hashem Rofecha, Hashem is our doctor. And so the Torah is advice that I had to have a healthy life. And that's an important thing. Rav Asher says that he always tells over the story of the Greek philosopher Diogenes. He was called the cynic philosopher. We're not going to get into that why. But he used to walk around Athens holding a candle in broad daylight, saying he was searching for something. Where is it? Where is it? And people asked him what he was looking for. And more than that, it was a city of self-proclaimed philosophers. So people wanted to know, why haven't you found it already? And he would always answer, I'm looking for a man. He was trying to imply that it was hard to find a man. And as Rav Asher comments, that it's true. It is hard to find a man, especially in Athens. As intellectually great as they thought they were, there was a lot missing. So Rav Asher said that's what it means. Asher yasa osama adam v'chai b'hem. The Torah tells us that a person should follow the mitzvos. Asher yasa osama adam. That's what turns you into a man. And v'chai b'hem, that's what gives you a good life. Rachatzkel used to say over the pasuk in Eov, Ayer para adam yivalid. Man is born a wild donkey. Rav Asher used to say, whenever Rachatzkel would say that, he would think to himself, in the hospital, the doctor would say, Mazel tov, and you're brand new, you're waiting to hear, it's a donkey. But that's literally what it is. Our job is to bring out the Adam in us, to make us a better person. Rav Asher said that there's a animal in Chazal called the Adnei Asadeh. The Gra is a famous vart, whether they came in Makas Arov as part of the animals, but basically they're a half animal, half human, whatever that means. So Rav Asher said, what are you? Are you a half animal, half donkey, and half human also? Chazal tells us, Olam Yehei Adam, be a man part. That's the part we're supposed to do. Rav Asher said that Rosh Zalman Auerbach taught us that Hashem gives us the raw materials, the Adama. But our job is to turn ourselves into the Adam by taking our nefesh, our soul, and making that the priority. A caterpillar goes into cocoon. We know Rav Asher used to always tell us that. It's a creepy, low animal, but it comes out as a beautiful butterfly. And when a Ben Torah and Avrik sits down to learn, he and his family are living in that cocoon, but they're coming out with the greatest wings to fly through life. Next to Ara, I want to give a couple of short ones from Rav Asher, just so we remember him. Know where you stand. So the Kohanim were commanded, V'al yavu b'chol eis al kodesh. You can't just come in whenever you want. You can't just enter the Kodesh, Beis HaMikdash. Rav Yerucham Levovitz taught that every Jewish person should always apply this to himself. How? You should ask yourself, am I acting in a way that Hashem would presently invite me in? Am I acting in a way that Hashem would be happy with me? And that Hashem would want me to be in His presence now? Especially during the Yemei Sfira. We see from the story of Rekiva's Talmidim that Hashem has higher expectations now at this time of year. And the truth is that the reason is because it's an opportune time. The Holy Makubal, the Rishash, Rav Asher didn't quote many Mukubalim, but this is one that he quoted frequently. And he says that the ability to get his Oris, inspiration, during this time of Shavuos is stronger than the time of Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. What does that mean? Because he explains why. On Yom Kippur, we received the Luchos Shnios. We got the second Luchos. After Moshe broke them, we got a forgiveness, Salachti Kivarecha, and we got the second set. But on Shavuos, that was the original ones, the original time. The Jews sinned with Egal, and so Moshe smashed them. So the Luchos Rishonos are stronger. And so in this time, we have this is more of a Mesugal time to be Makabel Torah. So we should be Zocha that, in fact, when we read through Parshas Acharei, we should remember that which Rav Asher taught us and be able to elevate our lives tremendously.